You waited all year for that promotion. It came. You did the math. After taxes, it's maybe $80 extra per paycheck. Rent went up more than that, so did groceries, and you still haven't fixed the car. Here's what nobody tells you at the performance review. The modern money game doesn't reward loyalty anymore. It rewards leverage. And some people figured that out and quietly built income streams that pay more than a raise, not someday, not eventually, but in the same year they started. I'm going to show you 5 of those. Counted down, because number 1 is the one most people sleep on, and I want you to actually get there. No screenshots of dashboards, no rented Lamborghinis, just 5 things that work because they solve problems companies and people already have money budgeted to fix. Let's go. Number 5, fractional consulting. Your day job already trained you for this. Email marketing, bookkeeping, ad reporting, hiring systems, customer support cleanup. Whatever it is, some small business owner right now has that exact problem and no budget to hire someone full-time. That's the opening. One company might pay you $8,000 a year for that skill on the side. 2 clients doubles it. 3, and you've outpaced most promotions, without waiting for anyone's approval. Businesses don't hate paying for expertise. They hate paying for a desk, benefits, and someone to manage. Take those off the table, and suddenly you're an easy yes. Number 4, the specialized micro agency. Same idea as consulting, but you package it into one clean offer instead of explaining yourself every call. Short-form video editing for real estate agents, lead follow-up systems for contractors, appointment booking for local clinics. Pick a niche, solve one thing repeatedly, and charge accordingly. The narrower it sounds, the more trustworthy it feels to the buyer. I do social media, gets ignored. I edit vertical videos for realtors and handle posting, gets a reply. Number 3, digital products, real ones. I want to be clear about what I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about a PDF you throw together and spam on Twitter. I'm talking about something that saves a real person a meaningful amount of time. A template, a calculator, a swipe file, a checklist built from actual experience in your field. The promotion model pays you once per pay cycle, forever, until you leave or get laid off. A useful digital product can keep selling while you're at your actual job. The setup is boring and slow, and most people quit during it. That's fine. It just means less competition for the people who don't. If this channel is helping you think differently about money, subscribe. New video every week, same no-nonsense approach. Number 2, skill stacking. This one is underrated because it doesn't require finding new clients or building anything from scratch. It just requires looking at what you already know from a different angle. A video editor competes on price with 10,000 other editors. A video editor who writes hooks and understands why people click? That person charges for results, not hours. A designer who can write copy and understands conversion isn't a designer anymore. They're a one-person agency. You don't need a new skill. You need to combine the ones you have into something nobody else around you is offering. Number 1, automation setup for small businesses. Most small business owners are doing things manually that should have been automated 2 years ago. Lead routing, invoice reminders, intake forms, client follow-up sequences. None of it is complicated to build. All of it is expensive for them to keep doing by hand. Walk into any local service business and ask how they follow up with leads. Half of them will describe something involving sticky notes. Setting up a system that saves them 10 hours a week isn't a small thing to them. That's time they were going to spend anyway, usually late at night, usually stressed. You can charge well for that. And once it's built, it keeps running. That's the kind of work that gets referrals without you asking. Now here's the rule I promised at the start, the one that decides whether any of this becomes real income or just another thing you tried. Test before you build. Sell before you scale. Don't design a logo, don't build a website, don't pick a business name. Find one person who has the problem you want to solve, tell them what you can do, and see if they pay. That's it. That's the whole rule. Most people get this backwards. They spend 3 months building something nobody asked for, then wonder why it didn't work. The ones who actually make this happen go find a client first and figure out the rest after someone's already paid them. Keep your day job. Run the test on weekends. When the money is consistent, not exciting, not promising, actually consistent, then you make bigger decisions. When that happens, your employer stops being the person who decides what you're worth. You already know. Drop a comment. Which of these 5 fits where you are right now? And what's the real obstacle? Time, confidence, finding clients, or something else? I read them. This is education, not financial or legal advice. Talk to a qualified professional before making any major money decisions.